Hello, everyone. So it's Autism Appreciation Month or Acceptance Month. What is it? And so I did this originally, but it was really late, and when it's late, I tend to get a little too into things. I need fucking patience. Don't fucking yell at me when I'm trying to learn something that doesn't make sense to me. And I hated the idea. I hated myself. I hated everyone else around me for being dicks, and I hated. I was done. Like I thought I was just gonna be nothing in life. I was just waiting till I grow old and run away and just never exist. I was alone for all of it. It was very lonely. It didn't go that well, or at least it didn't go as planned. So I'm here to redeem or do it right this time. Be a lot more calm about it. So yes, I'm autistic. I was late diagnosed. I did the whole shabam thing. They tested me or whatever, and when I did get diagnosed, it was the same time I was diagnosed with schizophrenia. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, but I'm just gonna tell you guys my little story. Pretty simple. Since I was diagnosed pretty late, a lot of my family members didn't understand, nor did I understand that why I was so fucked. That's a bad way to put it. Why I didn't understand certain things as fast as other kids. I was really far behind compared to all the other kids. I needed a lot more time and a lot more patience that, for some reason, where I live, did not give. At least early on, they are very impatient. I was harassed a lot by teachers, which is surprising. Now I look back on it, and it seems pretty wild. But yes, they would call me out on my spelling, how slow I was, the whole plus, they just kind of picked on me for being not as smart. My friends were also assholes. So I can communicate pretty well. I don't think I look, it's not a certain way you look autistic. Maybe I act autistic, but I don't know. I feel like it's kind of hard to tell sometimes. And so I get really close to these people when I was younger. And as soon as they realized how slow I was, they would turn their backs and become assholes. Which, whatever. Kids are mean. I get over it. And so it did give me a really bad idea of autism or of myself. I thought my brain was just stupid. And in life, I thought there are smart people and there are dumb people. And I was a dumb person and I was going to die a dumb person. So what's the point of trying in school? So I stopped trying in school. I gave up everything. And that affects me today because my spelling is it's not even like 4th grade level. That's how bad it is. Speaking, it's a lot better. I went to speech therapy or speech class, wherever they put me in during the high school. After some time, I got diagnosed with autism, and it was definitely interesting because I wasn't sure to handle it. It explained a lot, but it also made me very mad. Maybe a very angry person. I was very angry at myself, God, for deciding to make me like this. And it just made me a very aggressive person. I was very hateful towards the idea of being autistic, and it made me very aggressive towards people like that. After that, they did accommodate for me. Bless my mother, she went through all the steps and put me in a class with other people that are obviously take some time. It wasn't special ed, it was normal, and then there was us, and then special ed. So we're pretty much in between. And it sucks too, because a lot of the people that I met there, I grew up with, who are similar to me, and I got to see how school affected them, and all this other shit affected them. And it's really sad because a lot of them didn't do as well as I did, and a lot of them did get picked on because they were a lot worse than I was, and I got to see them get pushed around and harassed a lot by other people that are in better position than us. It worsened this idea that I'm not autistic and I don't need to be here. I don't need all this. It made me really hate myself, and it made me hide being autistic. I would act and try to think not autistic, which just it sounds weird, but it's basically just kind of holding yourself back a lot and just kind of playing safe and not really trusting anyone, which is masking. I think it's called masking. So that's pretty much how I survived most of my school years. And like I said, I gave up on school. I was doing bad in every grade that I went into, and it really sucks because I think I had a lot of good teachers as well, as much as I had bad ones. and I just didn't listen to them because the bad ones just really stuck to me. Because a lot, I don't know how some of these people are teaching. I remember getting stared at a lot. Maybe because they didn't think I was autistic, but I just remember getting stared at a lot by the teachers. Just this disgusting face, and it pissed me off, but I was too scared to say anything. Yes, I had a lot of good teachers, and I feel bad for not listening and just not participating in their advice. Rough years. I didn't really feel confident, really angry all the time, didn't learn anything. It got pretty bad. I had, like, every month I had meetings of my, like, goals and, like, where I stand in class. I just remember my mother crying a lot because I wasn't doing good, and she was very sad about it. I don't know. She would just cry. I remember going in the car and she would just ask, like, what's wrong? Or, like, what am I doing wrong? And, like, what can I do to help you? And it just kind of pushed it further that I'm just stupid. I deserve nothing. But it does sound a little intense. My experience wasn't very nice in the beginning. High school is my better and worse years, because during high school I did actively try to do better, but I didn't have, it didn't last very long. So it'd be like a week of me trying to be better and, like, think better, and then get burnt out, and I never try again till, like, go to therapy or something. I used to go to I go to therapy. I still go to therapy. Also, I missed my therapy appointment like 3 times in a row, and I think they're mad at me. In my defense, the first time I went it, and I made it on time, and I got there, and they said that the person isn't here today, to come back later, and I missed both my appointments. I didn't do it on purpose. It's just really depressing during high school. In a weird spot. Didn't feel like I belong anywhere. Not sure who I was, because I just kind of put up this facade of personalities. The amount of personalities I faked just to be friends with people was very sad. That people hurt me. I let people push me around a lot. Sometimes I had good weeks, sometimes I had bad weeks. So there's no real good change. I still think about it. Like, I used to get called the R word a lot. And it wasn't until I graduated high school, barely. The only reason I graduated is because my sister made the proper changes. I don't know what it was, but I got tired of feeling stupid. I got tired of not trusting my intelligence, not trusting being myself around people. It just got tiring. So I buckled down, and I tried to focus on myself, which I've done in the past, but it didn't last very long. I tried to do everything that I possibly can to help myself. And part of that was actually going to college, which I am going to college today. The reason I'm going to college is because I'm trying to get back some of that education that I lost, or, like, confidence of my intelligence that I lost. That's why I'm going to college, and I love the subject I'm learning. So, and it was hard changing the way to think, because I spent my life kind of being belittled, being called the R word, and, questioned a lot of my intelligence and my ability to function. And it was hard to respect myself. I'm not really sure what this video is targeted towards. I'm just telling my story because I feel like telling it. I left a lot of stuff out. I think if anyone's young and in school that also has autism, you need the help, alright? That was my biggest issue. I didn't ask for help for anything. They gave me help, but I didn't ask for anything. You need the help. Alright? I know it's tempting to do everything on your own. I know it's awkward to ask for help. But by God, you need the help. Trust me, you're doing a lot more damage by not asking for help. You're just destroying yourself. And you know what? Set more boundaries. Alright? I'm tired of this. The amount of times I got pushed around because I just wanted friends is unbelievable. I wish when I was younger I set more boundaries for myself and respected myself. So you still deserve respect if you're autistic, obviously. Even if you're hiding it. Alright? I know there's a lot of people hiding it. Ashamed as I was when I was younger. I was ashamed of it and I didn't tell anyone. You still need to set boundaries. You don't have to tell anyone. You can set the boundaries. Boundaries are just natural. It's not even because you're autistic. It's just because you're a human being. So you deserve boundaries. You don't have to deal with everything. And just relax, alright? I think a big issue about it is I feel like with me, I jumped to conclusion that I was just stupid. Autism doesn't mean you're stupid. It just means you need a little bit more time. That's basically it. You just need to approach it differently. And if people can't really understand that, then they're not really good people. You just need more time. Nothing wrong with that. Really not. Like half the people at your school, maybe they'll judge you, but I'm done with high school and I realize that half of them are drug addicts and don't know shit about their life either. So, yeah, just keep that in mind that you're not going to really see anyone. You're kind of just ruining your life because of these people. But I will say, my only complaint about the whole system, there's a lot of help for people like that. But my God, the approach to it is god awful. I remember sitting in class and then a person comes in, they're like, Gustavo? With a fucking notebook and a fucking, obviously kids are going to be curious and stuff. I feel like there needs to be a subtle fucking way. Like, not everyone wants people to know what they're doing. I wish they told me that, I don't know, just take me out without fucking people noticing. Because I fucking hated it. Because I'd get extra time to work on my assignments. And I'd come back. And the stupid ass kids would be like, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Why do you keep on leaving during this time? It basically just put me on the spot. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know how they can make that better. I understand that's hard to do because, I don't know. I don't know. It made me feel like shit because I tell them, I wouldn't even tell them. I'd be like, I go to this room where they give me a little bit of time to work on my homework. And they'd be like, oh, you're so lucky and stuff like that. I wish I could go. Or like, how did you go? I'm like, you know what, bitch? It's not lucky. All right, I have to put extra work into like the stupid thing you already understood in like 2 seconds. So that's my only complaint with the whole system thing. The system's really nice. Like there's a lot of things for us to extra classes, extra time, a lot of accommodations for us even after high school. I have accommodation to this day. So that's it, I guess. I don't know. Acceptance. Accept yourself, all right? Or at least push through it because time really does help a lot. Because I just up and randomly decided I don't want to feel like piece of shit anymore. I don't know. Maybe it was the therapy. Maybe it was all the help that I got. But time really does help. So if you could push through it, do that. I'm not really good with advice, but just do that. You're gonna get tired of feeling like that. Trust me. I left a lot of stuff out. Just for the sake of not making it sad. Alright, I didn't really explain stuff. And that's it. So, that's it.